What's going
Hello.
on, people? Why are we late, blood?
Well, we're late because of you.
No, we're not. Don't lie.
No, we are. I was on
Don't lie.
there. I was waiting for the host to accept me into the room, and
Don't
you would
lie.
not accept me into the room.
Should I show the picture?
You can show whatever picture you want. It's going to be different to my picture.
What do you mean different? Look at the picture.
Yes, but mine said the opposite. Mine said the host has muted you and everything, and you're waiting for him to let you join. So, try again. Thank
We're
you.
late
And
because of Sophie, people.
now the camera has flipped my head around, and it looks weird. It looks like I've got one eyebrow that's like not in the right space. Whatever. What can we do?
We're late because of Sophie, people. You
No,
get
we're
me?
late
She
because of
didn't want
you.
to turn on. She didn't want to turn on her camera. She didn't want to turn on her microphone. She's just sitting there. I'm saying to her like, "Yo, what are you doing?" I sent her the picture. We can all see that.
Well,
Get
I
me?
would have sent you the picture that it was showing me. It's StreamYard's fault.
Nah, it's your fault. That's why you downloaded it. And then what happened? Bam! You was in.
Last time I just clicked on the link and I was there and everything was good.
Because last time you turned on your camera.
Yes, but I turned it on before, and then when it entered the room, it said you're completely muted, just like it was just then, until you actually open the page.
Whatever you say, love.
Yeah, come on
How
then.
are you
Let's get
anyway?
into it. I'm all
How are
right.
you anyway?
I've been a bit sick the last few days.
Why are you always sick?
Why are you always sick? I know, I knew you were going to say that. I got cold on holiday. It was like hot in the day, but really cold at night, and the temperature dropped. And I have like a small sinus infection, but we're getting there, bit by bit.
How was it?
Yeah, it was all right, really. It was like a content slash family trip, like a bit of both. But yeah, getting a plane home when you're really sick ain't exactly great when it's a full packed plane. Sun Express.
You had a good performance out there as well. Like I think you might have to stay out there. You get me?
Well, we did. I actually watched both games. The Tottenham game, obviously, I loved, but that was expected. I think I didn't. Do you know what though? I think it was extra embarrassing for them because of the experience they have in their team and the lack of experience we have in our team, and they came out and played like that. There wasn't one point where I thought Spurs looked threatening or anything really. I didn't think they showed any class on the pitch, not that they ever do, and completely bottled it, really, didn't they? To be honest, let's face it.
Yeah, four batterings in a row.
Well, we love it though.
Yeah, I'm here for it. What do you mean?
Yeah, we're all here for it. Nah, I thought we played really well. I thought the last couple of games is the first time I've actually seen us start to play well together as a team. The link up play, the togetherness of the team. Madueke seems to be coming into his own. I mean, I know you've always liked him, haven't you? You've said that you think he's a good player. I had a lot of messages from my friends saying he's rubbish. I'm like, he's not rubbish at all. He's very good. I think he needs to work on his attitude a little bit, as did Jackson. But since they sort of dropped that like negative attitude, sort of what we saw when they were all fighting for the penalty that time. I think they've really focused on themselves and what's going on the pitch and their own individual sort of performances, and it's all coming together now as a team, and that's something that I haven't seen all season, and I've only just started to see that the last 2 or 3 games, so I was super impressed with that. I think the link up play between Madueke and Jackson in the West Ham game, I thought that was actually starting to come together. Cole Palmer just links up with everyone, so he's not really an issue, and we'll get onto him in a minute, but yeah, both games I thought we dominated. We've kept clean sheets. And there's not really much else to say other than that, really. I think we've just started to improve right towards the end of the season. If we carry on how we have been the last 2 games at the start of next season, I think we'll have a very, very good chance of getting top 4 next season.
If you get European football this season, does that make it Poch in?
Somebody asked me this yesterday on TikTok, one of my lives. I'm not entirely convinced. It is strange that it's taken this long to sort of see. Like I say, it's not that I didn't think he was a good manager, because I was really happy when he got appointed. I thought, he's strict and firm, but he's not too overpowering. And you're going to be dealing with a lot of egos, especially players that are on a lot of money on long-term contracts. But I'm still not fully convinced, but I do believe he should be given time, and I will judge that in the first half of next season. If we play like we did the last couple of games, then of course I'll be Poch in. But I'm still not entirely convinced. I mean, are you? From a non-biased standpoint.
I don't rate Poch. I've never rated Poch. You get me? He's a nearly man. You understand? And the way that he chops and changes his thing, it's a bit mad. You get me?
Yeah.
Certain time I look at your team and I'm like, he's doing it right, and then he'll just do some stupidness during the game. He'll do like a stupid substitution and just ruin everything that he's done.
Well, that was my issue. I said it's his tactics, his substitutions. I'm not really too keen on this idea. But then the last couple of games we've really started to come together. I don't know, because we're so up and down. I don't know whether this is like just a little like blip where we're showing some sort of like initiative in games and some sort of control and confidence, or
is it because
carry on?
Is it because there's no Enzo?
Well, that was another thing. I barely noticed that, because of how well we were playing. Now, I think you asked me, I don't know what episode it was, early 30s of the Trophy show. You said you were like asking me keep or sell for a few of the players. And I'm pretty sure I said sell with him. Again, because he's had an injury that required surgery, if I'd have known that, then I probably would have said he should have just gone in for the surgery 6 months ago. But I didn't know. So I don't know how he's going to play when he's up to full fitness. But have we been playing better as a team since he's been out of it? Yes. You're talking about 7 goals here. and 2 clean sheets. It is a bit wild to think that.
He was playing with an injury, though. Is that a part?
Well, that's what I mean. If he's playing with an injury, I wish we'd known how serious it was. I didn't know he needed surgery. Did you?
Nah, no way.
No. I mean, you often hear about these players. I mean, I think Reece James is another prime example where he kept playing on an injury that was getting continuously worse. He kept dropping in and out. I would have rather he just got in for the surgery there and then. And it could have saved us a lot of time and hassle, especially for himself anyway, as a player. But I understand they want to play and they want to try their hardest without being out for a long period of time. But he's already been out for a long period of time. So I think, have we missed him since he's been out? No. Have we played better since he's been out? Yes. Fernandez, I'm talking about. So I don't know. I'd be interested to see what the fans think about that. Maybe we can read some comments on it or some super chats. But
Jackson, he's hit form.
He has.
And his numbers are pretty decent still. They showed his numbers, and I think it's 20 goals and assists.
It's not bad. With Jackson, the thing is, he is quick.
Is it because he's cut his hair?
Well, I think that's also one of my mates was like, since he got rid of that stupid haircut. I'm pretty sure Bakayoko dyed his hair blue, and that's where it all went downhill. Maybe they should just stick to the normal basic haircut. Now, I think with Jackson, it was all in his head because he was really good until he got in front of goal. And that to me says it's like more of a mental thing. I do think he needed to work on his attitude a bit as well. He was already acting like he was the Ronaldo of the Premier League when realistically, babe, you've not been playing that well at all. It really annoyed me when, I don't even go on Twitter anymore, when I would tweet out, Jackson needs to come off, he's been awful. And people would tweet me, he's been our best player on the pitch. Yeah, he's woeful in front of goal, but he does this, he does that. He's good defensively. I'm like, we bought him to score goals. That's all I'm interested in. I don't want to hear about what else he does that benefits the team, because that's just basic stuff that every player should be doing. Every player should be getting back, especially say if we're defending a 1-0 lead, I don't know, or a 2-0 lead against City. Everybody should be getting back. That's everybody's responsibility to do that. He was bought to score goals, and he was, what's the word? Fluffing?
Yeah, he was fluffing his lines.
Yeah, or folding.
I wouldn't really say folding. I'd say he fluffed his lines.
Okay, I don't know what these words mean. I'm trying to sound like you. But he weren't scoring goals and he was missing big opportunities. We've seen that at Wembley. So I don't want to hear that he was great defensively. He's just doing what every player should be doing to get back and defend for their team. And I like that about any player on the pitch, regardless of whether you're a forward or you're a defender. But he does need to score goals. And I think we've just started seeing some initiative, some confidence. And I'm now starting to not get worried. I'm like, when he gets the ball now and he's in front of goal, I'm like, oh, we could score. As well as before, I was like, oh, Jackson's got it. I might as well just not really get excited about this. But yeah, he does have a good goal tally for a first season. I think it's just in case of when you look back at the amount of chances he's missed, that's why fans were not entirely convinced. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you'd still go for a striker, you wouldn't stick with him?
Well, I don't think we need to buy another striker at the minute because we haven't had a full season where we've seen Nkunku play. He was meant to be one of our best signings that season. I do think he was brilliant when he did come on for the very short amount of time and the little glimpses we got of him until he got injured again, back and forth. So it would be lovely to see how he is in a full season. And we have a lot of players to come back from injury. Players that we bought, Lavia, for instance, we haven't seen anything from him. So let's see. It would be nice, probably, to have another backup, but I don't think we can afford it, Troops. We've got to make a certain amount of money up until I don't think it's June or July to comply with FFP.
So what's the situation? You're saying money, yeah? You need money, so you're saying you need to sell, yeah? So what's the situation?
Well, I don't want to. I'm just saying that's the situation the club are in because of
I'm saying, so what's the situation with Conor Gallagher then, isn't it? Because you lot pulled out this big banner, yeah?
We did.
This huge banner.
It was a great banner, by the way.
It's the fucking biggest banner I've seen in my life, mate. You understand? I couldn't believe it was like from the top of the fucking top to it was flipping. I was like, brother, how is it upper tier and lower? This is ridiculous, bro. And it's wide. Pause. You understand? Gallagher's kind of been balling out as well, blood. So what's gonna happen?
Listen, my stance
imagine you lot sell him now and you drop this big banner. You lot are looking like clowns again. You did it with Mount bounced. Is Gallagher next?
Well, Mason Mount is a different story altogether. Listen, I've always had my stance on Conor Gallagher hasn't changed. I do not want to sell him. I do not think it would be a good idea to sell him. I think it would be detrimental to our progress next season. He is a Chelsea boy since he was a kid. I don't see any benefit in selling him at all whatsoever other than to comply with FFP. And I think they need to look elsewhere at other players they can sell before they even go down that road. I think Conor Gallagher wants to stay. I think it's a case of whether the club are willing to offer him a new good contract. I expect he would want a long-term contract. I expect he would want to be paid how much he feels he deserves. What that number will be, I don't know. But unlike Mason, I think I would be willing, if I was in charge, I'd be willing to, fork out that amount of money because I think he's that good of a player. All he needs to do is work on his final third, and he's now done that. He's done that. We're just starting to see it. He's done that. The confidence is coming. It's showing on the pitch. So I think to get rid of him, especially if we were going to sell him to a rival, would be terrible. It'd be a terrible idea. Just like when when City sold Cole Palmer to us, terrible idea. I don't want to go down that road with Conor Gallagher because I think he has a lot more to offer and he's still very young.
So who would you sell?
That's a good question. Well, the thing is, I don't know. I don't know what it is because a lot of them are on long-term contracts. I'm not the one to ask. If you're asking me who I would love to sell, who I think should be sold, you're going down the Enzo Fernandez route.
You still sell Enzo even though he's been injured this whole time.
Well, I think so, yeah, because I think a lot of other clubs abroad would want him. Reece James is another one. I personally think the club are probably thinking about selling him. I'm not saying that I would want to, okay? I'm just saying that now he's had his operation, will he be able to be fit for at least half a season? And even that's pushing it. But I don't know because he's been injured constantly. So how do I know? I think he would want to stay at Chelsea. But will the owners see it that way? I don't know.
Do you think you will finish in the European spots?
Well, I said 7th at the start of the season.
I mean, it's on now. I mean, the race is on right now.
I said 7th at the start of the season, and I'm going to stick with 7th. I think the reason we have been able to climb the table is because of other teams' downfall, aka Tottenham, United, Newcastle.
I'm gonna say United because Newcastle is still going.
Yeah, I mean, listen, United have got all sorts of issues. I think in terms of if you're actually comparing the two, and I think we have done previously in these episodes, United have had a worse season than Chelsea have. 100%. Look at the experience of the United team and look at the experience of the Chelsea team. There's no comparison whatsoever. They should be challenging for top 4. They ain't. They need like a revamp of players.
It's a nice little race though. I mean, look, United, Newcastle.
Their goal difference is -3, isn't it?
Yeah, United got no matter. Yeah, your goal difference is way better. You got 11, they got -3.
Exactly.
So
But
it's
it's really
this way.
close. Very, very close.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, we're only 2 points behind Newcastle.
I
It's
mean,
not impossible.
what's your fixtures? You got Forest, which is going to be difficult because they're fighting for
We've
their
got
lives.
Brighton
Brighton is your game in hand.
and then
And
Bournemouth's
then
the last
Bournemouth
one.
is your last game of the season.
Yeah.
Who Newcastle got? Newcastle got... Who they got? They got United. That's mad. They play Brighton, United, and Brentford. It's blood. It's like you lot are playing the same teams.
Mm.
And then United got... I know they got Brighton, us, and who else? Newcastle.
They got the FA Cup final, haven't they?
You lot are all playing each other. It's mad.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I United can't even pick up a point at Palace away, so I think they're definitely going to finish below us.
Palace are on good form though. Let's not. You
No, they are.
understand?
No, listen, I
Since
think
that
Palace
manager's gone in there, yeah, he's got them playing differently.
Yeah, listen, Palace are a good team, especially midweek
Did you see
at
the
Selhurst
United game?
Park. Huh?
Did you see the United game?
I did. Yeah. I saw half of it. I was in a taxi on the way back from the airport, and then the guy had it on the radio. The Uber driver had it on the radio, and it just seemed like a defensive disaster from United.
Yeah,
But I'm not
Casemiro's
surprised.
finished.
Well, that as well. I saw what
You see
Jamie
what
Carragher
Carragher said?
Yeah, and he was like, he should know now that he needs to go and play. Where did he say? Saudi or America?
MLS.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I'd be too happy about that if I heard that as a player. But it is true. I think when you come towards the end of your career, especially when you're in the Premier League, you have to play at such a high level, and he's no longer performing at that. I don't think it's fair to just label him, though. I think the entire United team have been embarrassing this season, haven't they? Don't you think?
Yeah, of course, man. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm saying they've singled him out, but in actual fact, if you look at a lot of the players, other than maybe Garnacho and... Nah, he's the only one I like in that team, to be fair.
Garnacho's useless. How can you rate Garnacho?
I like him. I
He's
think
one of
he'd
the
be good.
worst players in that team.
No, I think he's I like him as a player. I've got quite a good radar.
Absolutely useless.
I think he needs to maybe go and play in a better team.
Nah, he's shit.
I like him.
He offers nothing. He had that one little goal, and that's it.
What do you think of Højlund?
Højlund, he's useless as well.
Because there was so much big hype about that.
He don't even get involved in the game.
Yeah,
he's
literally been like silent most of the season, all season.
The only one I feel sorry for is Maino.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah.
The rest
but do you think a lot of these players would play better if they had a different manager?
So you're saying Ten Hag is the problem?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm asking you. Do you think?
No, I'm asking you. Do you think Ten Hag's a problem?
Listen, I think any other club by now, with the players that United had when he first arrived, and still has to a degree, they are all majorly underperforming. And any other club, I think if it was, I mean, let's put it this way: if Roman Abramovich was in charge of United, he would have been gone about 5 years ago before he
would have been sacked
job.
after the 7-0 at Anfield.
Yeah, exactly. He probably would have even got a job. I don't know. But the Glazers are different, I guess. I don't know who's in charge of running that club. I think all the United fans now, most of them want him out, don't they? But then again, I think a lot of them, I spoke to my mate who's United, and he said there's so many bad players in that team that they sort of need to do a huge rebuild. But it is strange. I find it strange to see such a downfall of a club just from one manager leaving over the course of the years, because they haven't gone up, they've gone down. They're slowly going down each year. You can't call it the top six anymore. We have to call it the big six, because the big six clubs ain't really top six anymore. So you've had to change the narrative a little bit. And I think even in Chelsea's worst season, which I would, if we do finish 6th or 7th, that's a better season than when we finished 10th the year when Mourinho left. But we always seem to have a plan and the players show confidence, United cannot finish lower than Chelsea and still have some sort of level of respect. Ten Hag cannot finish lower than Chelsea with the state we've been in. We're playing kids out there every week. They're playing experienced players. They should be better than this. They should be at least top 6, and I don't see them getting that with the way they're performing at the minute.
Rumors that Southgate could be the new manager of Man United. I hope that happens. You get me? I'm all for that.
I would laugh.
It might get relegated if Southgate goes in there. I swear to God.
Why? But why would you be thinking of having him?
He's the main target as well. How the fuck is he the main target? And then Bayern Munich have got Ten Hag on their shortlist to replace Tuchel at the end of the season.
Who the hell?
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Who the hell is thinking? Yeah, Gareth Southgate would be a fantastic. He's never achieved anything in the Premier League whatsoever. So why would you? He got
Middlesbrough relegated. That's what he achieved. Got Middlesbrough relegated.
Yeah. So why would you think I'm going to hire him to manage one of the big 6 clubs? Why would you do that?
I think it's a great idea from Ineos, and I think he'll be an outstanding appointment for Manchester United. You get me? I've Southgate in. You understand? Because I don't want him at England. I've wanted him out of England since we lost the Euro final.
I mean, I'm not being funny. I think he's one of the most useless managers out there, and I don't mean to be horrible to him.
No, he is. He's absolutely useless. Like, this man is an absolute dickhead. Like, the man, yeah,
he's a yes man.
He lost us two Euros in our own country. The man missed the penalty in '96, and then he cost us the final against Italy. This man is a dickhead.
I think also as well, with the team we've got, with the players we have in the England squad, they're some of the best attacking players you can have. And because he plays so defensively, I feel like their talent is almost not wasted, but like drawn back a lot. See what I'm saying? We should, with the players we have, we should be winning the Euros easily. Easily. We've got some of the, collectively, you know, other teams have fantastic players, but then, you know, the rest of them sort of all fall behind the star player type of thing. We have 11 stars in that team. And I think they're wasted with a manager like that. God knows why United would be thinking of hiring Gareth Southgate. I have absolutely no idea why anybody would think that's a good appointment. Great for us as their competitors, but for United fans, I can't imagine any United fans saying, "Yeah, that's a great idea."
How do you think Ten Hag feels seeing Sancho get to the Champions League final last night?
I know, that's mad, isn't it? I actually thought Dortmund. I watched that entire game. I said I predicted Dortmund 1-0, and I got it right, so I was happy with that. But you know what? I think Dortmund played with discipline. I think they were confident. I think they defended well. PSG just couldn't get around them. I thought they were all over the place, to be honest. They kept trying, they kept pushing. Obviously, they hit the bar about 10 times. But I think the way Dortmund played and the way they set up, because I don't even necessarily think they entirely parked the bus, because they did have the ball at the other end in some areas. But why are you laughing?
Because they're saying I'm in a Champions League final because of Sancho.
Oh, but now, obviously, whatever happened. No, listen, I like managers that discipline their players.
How did you feel watching your boy Maatsen perform and get into a Champions League final as well when you've got Chilwell and Cucurella at your club?
Thank you for that, Troops. Thank you for that.
Let's not forget that one, Soph.
I'm pretty sure Cucurella didn't Cucurella get man of the match the other day, or did I dream that?
Nah, he did.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't dream it. Okay, because I have quite vivid dreams. Cucurella. I think maybe Cucurella should shave his head as well, just like Jackson's done, and maybe we'll see new form. What do you reckon?
I don't know about that, mate.
But I quite like his curly hair. But anyway, yeah, I noticed his name straight away. Obviously, he is Chelsea. Was Chelsea. I think Dortmund have got a very well put together team. And yeah, I mean, it's in Chelsea's blood to get to finals, so I'm not surprised.
It
like
hurts.
That one?
It hurt, innit?
No, it doesn't hurt. I'm happy for him. Why would it hurt me? I'm happy for him. Dortmund never bothered me.
Because you have absolute shit in your left back positions.
Again,
there you have a proper. It's like, and he's young as well. Like, I don't understand. Like, this could have been like, if you had him and Gusto, you lot are tapped, you know.
Yeah, I get that, but again, that's not my choice Troops. And a lot of these players weren't playing
And
like
he's
that.
still,
But you have
he's
to
still
remember,
a Chelsea player. You know that he's on loan.
You have to remember,
You know
Maatsen
he's on
also
loan,
has
innit?
a lot of other really good players around him. We're starting from the basics.
No, but
Would
you know he's
Maatsen be
on
playing
loan,
like,
innit?
huh?
He's on loan as well, innit?
Yeah, but would Maatsen be playing how he is if he was in this Chelsea side?
Well,
You have to think
Gusto
about the
is.
players that are around them as well.
Well, Gusto's playing at a level.
Yeah, but Gusto and Cole Palmer have been my favourite players this season because they've just focused on themselves. Gusto had no choice but to perform well. He was fighting for his place ahead of Reece James.
Yeah, but
This was
Maatsen
his one
against
shot.
Chilwell and Cucurella is not really a fight for Maatsen. I'm not going to lie.
Well, listen, I can only put it down to maybe they thought, oh, he's not experienced enough. We'll put Cucurella. I didn't want Cucurella to sign for Chelsea. I wanted us to leave Brighton alone altogether. I don't know what the bloody hell's going on there. It's not you're coming at me like it was my decision. I didn't want.
Nah, it's your team, innit? So I got to question it.
Yeah, well, you can question it, but I don't know the ins and outs of why they bloody decided to loan him out, do I?
Do you agree with it?
I'd like to see him come back. Now he's proved himself. Isn't that what happens with a lot of players, though? They go abroad.
Do you really think he's going to come back after getting to a Champions League final? Imagine he wins it as well. Why is he going to go back to Chelsea? You man ain't even in Champions League. He's won Champions League, yeah? And he's going to go
buy him out, wouldn't they?
35 mil, 40 mil, they're saying.
Well, then they'll have to buy him.
So there's a bit of money for you.
Yeah, there's a bit of money. Exactly. Listen, I think we'll be a lot better next season. I think next season we'll be able to tell the sort of players that are never going to reach that level. I still firmly believe there are a lot of players there that I would like to get rid of. Fernandez, Cucurella. Who else do I not favour? I'm not sure Disasi will ever.
What, you're keeping Chilwell?
Chilwell can go also. I think is I liked Chilwell.
So no left back in your club.
Listen, I liked Chilwell when it was him on the left and Reece on the right. That was the formation that I loved. They've both been injured so many times by now. Since Chilwell's come back, he hasn't been the same player. I don't know if that can be rectified. Clearly, he's not exactly a hit with Poch because Poch ain't been playing him. I don't know. Let come back to me on the Chilwell thing. I'm not sure.
Come back to you on the Chilwell thing, she says. Big up Mr. 16 out of 10. He says, big up the GOAT of YouTube, Sophie, the shining light on the show. I hope you had a great time in Turkey. Troopy, Arsenal will win the title. Trust me.
Oh, he's been nice to you.
Don't ever in your life try and call me Troopy blood, you absolute dickhead. You get me? And then he says, Troops, I'm telling you, Arteta is generational. You should listen to me more. My ball knowledge is elite. Spurs being Spurs will get something versus City. This guy, that's what I'm saying. Spurs being.
I mean, normally I would agree with that statement, but I think Spurs are so done out here that I don't see that happening. Not with the way City are playing.
Big up my brother Ed. He said, sorry, Troops had to silence 16 out of 10. Real talk, blood. He's still without his mod status. You understand? He's still suspended. You get me until further notice. You understand?
Oh no.
Yeah, man. He's on suspension. Did you see the Arsenal game?
No, I didn't. I was away. 3-0 though, weren't it?
Huh?
3-0, weren't it?
Yeah, 3-0. Kai Havertz again. Causing
Declan
problems.
Rice scored.
You get me? Kai Havertz got the penalty. You know what I mean?
Okay,
April, he's still cooking, Soph.
Okay, good for you.
You get me?
I've literally got zero interest in talking about that man.
I do. Because, you get me? I was told. Havertz. You get me? Killer Kai. Killer blood clot Kai. Get me? March Verts. We're in April. No, May, sorry.
We're in
May.
May.
The 8th.
We're May, Troops. May.
We got past May. We got past March. And you get me? Him still up. You understand? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're still.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're just there. You understand? Hoping City drop, but they're not. You get me? They're not. You understand? Don't get your hopes up, blood card. City ain't dropping people. Yeah? We're going to win all our games, and they're going to win all their games. That's what's going to happen. Yeah? And then, boom, they're going to win the league, blood. You understand? But Kai blood, killer blood clot Kai. You understand? He's doing his thing, fam. You get me? Sophie hates it, bro, and I love it. You get me? Because every episode I come back again, and I'm like, guess who? Guess who, Soph? Killer blood clot Kai. You understand?
Troops, I don't hate it at all. I just
you do.
don't.
Look at your face. You're pissed, fam.
No, I'm not. I just can't be bothered to talk about it. We talk about this all the time.
Trust me.
Like, it's old news now. Get a new bit already.
But how is it old news? Season ain't even done yet, mate.
Well, we're 3 games away, so...
You get me?
Okay, but what do you want? My approval?
No, I want your thoughts on Killer Blood Clark Kai continuing his form. You get me?
I mean, continuing
Performing
his
better than
form.
he ever had at Chelsea. Scoring more than he ever did at Chelsea.
Whatever, troops. I'm bored of it.
Hmm?
Whatever, I'm bored of talking about it.
Samana. Go on, sing it with me, Soph. Go on, sing it.
No.
Samana, waka waka, Come on. 60
No,
million.
I'm not singing it.
Huh?
I'm not singing it, no. I've got better things to do.
Like what? Try and get 7th or 6th.
Can you stop cackling? My ears hurt.
Oh,
Listen. Let's see next season when things start to like heat up a little bit. If he can handle the pressure. You've already said you want him benched if you get somebody else better. What are you on about?
So what? He's doing his job right now. What's the problem? I'm trying to strengthen my team. Why can I not strengthen my team? Jackson's doing a job for you, but you still want another.
You can strengthen your team, but you're acting like he's #1 star boy.
No, that's Saka. Mikhail Blood Clot Saka. Yeah? My brother.
I do like Saka. I like Saka.
Yeah,
I like Saka a lot. So you can call him star boy. That's fine.
Get me? You see Declan Rice. You understand? That's £100 million player, blood. You get me?
I agree. I've told you that before.
You understand?
That's probably a quote that actually came out of my own mouth. So yes, I agree.
Lovely goal. You get me?
It was a lovely goal. Yes, absolutely.
Lovely assist as well.
I mean,
you assist for Trossard, the back heel. Woo!
No, I didn't see it. I was away. I was taking a break.
Cooking.
Apart from the Chelsea games, obviously, that I watched. Oh, actually, did you see Villa? The Villa Brighton game? I didn't. I mean, I was sort of. They were showing 2 games at once, but I was there were some Brighton fans in the pub next to me, and they kept going, "Oh, so close," and I was thinking, God, Villa must be having a bit of a bad day here, which surprised me because Brighton haven't been that great this season.
You see the Man City game?
Who did Man City play again?
Wolves.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't see it, but they're going to fly ahead. Haaland, isn't it?
Yeah, he got 4.
4. I was going to say, was it 3 or was it 4?
Yeah, he got 4.
It's madness.
Dodgy penalty decision though for the first one. Very dodgy.
Well, don't talk to you about penalty decisions anymore because we can't. We got a goal disallowed for a little but God, you can handball and slide tackle somebody and you're all good. Play on. I'm bored of it. Did VAR check it?
Huh?
Did VAR check it?
No, I think the ref gave it.
Well,
I think it did go to VAR. I can't remember, but I just remember it just like it was Vardio. He's kicked it was so dumb, bruv. It just shows like City just. I'm not even saying nothing about City because I see our Goldfish got a cease and assist, so I'm not trying to get my cease and assist as well. You get me?
Did he really?
Huh?
Did he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, bruv. Like they sent him something because he's been running up the 115 and calling them cheats, and I think
What's running up the 115 mean?
You know the 115 charges.
Oh right, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think even was it Joe Cole? I think Joe Cole apologized to them as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, like City's moving mad.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You get me?
We don't really say much on here, do we? Really, to give our thoughts.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to get bagged. You get me?
Exactly, darling. Yes, keep it PG.
But Real Madrid Bayern tonight, second leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. You know what? After seeing Dortmund last night, I was like, crikey, they are really a very well put together team. Who's that guy, the young one?
Who?
Begins with an A.
Who?
I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. Dortmund player. Begins with an A. Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, yeah. Very, very good player. Very good. Very good.
But Bayern, Madrid.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, the way she just
it's 2-2 on aggregate. Huh?
Nothing.
It's 2. What? No, what did you just say?
Nothing.
Okay. It's 2-2 on aggregate. I still think Real Madrid win it. So I'm going to go, probably in the game, I'm going to go 2-1 to Real Madrid. And they win overall.
What, 2-1 in 90?
Yeah, so it'll be 4-3 on aggregate.
I think it might go extra time, you know.
Really?
Yeah. I think Madrid go through, but I think it might go extra time.
I don't think Bayern Munich have obviously had the best season. I think they've done well to get this far.
All they have is Champions League, innit? So they're going to put their all into that game. This is their final chance.
I get it, but I just think Real Madrid are too good of a team. So that's my thoughts. 2-1 Real Madrid.
That's why it's going extra time.
Well, listen, you asked me for my thoughts. I've told you 2-1. You don't want to accept it. You want to keep ranting on about extra time. So let's just see what happens.
It might be 2-1, but it's the 2-1's in extra time.
You got the actual first leg right. You said 2-2, didn't you, on the trophy show? And it was 2-2. Very good.
Exactly.
Very good.
So you should listen to me.
No, I don't want to listen to you because I'm entitled to my own opinion. I think it'll be 2-1.
Yeah, but you should take my advice.
Well, what would you have said? What did you predict for the PSG game last night?
I said PSG extra time.
Oh, did you? Okay, well, that went down.
I thought Mbappe was going to do what Mbappe does. This is the first time I've seen Mbappe go ghost.
Yeah, I didn't feel like any of them. They all looked like knackered and stressed out at the end of it. But I didn't really see PSG show any they couldn't break Dortmund down whatsoever. And even their attempts at goal, if it wasn't hitting the post, it was out wide. Like, I didn't really see much. I thought Dortmund were playing like a world-class team. Very together, very balanced, very composed. And PSG just sort of seemed a little bit desperate at the end there to get something out of the game, and it just weren't going to happen.
Who wins the Champions League?
I'm going to stick with what I said. I'm going to say Real Madrid. I said they were going to win it. I don't know, however many episodes ago. I'm still going to stick with them. And I think a Real Madrid-Dortmund final would be actually really interesting. So I'd be excited to see that, and I would watch. Thing is, I haven't really watched much of the Champions League this year because we haven't been involved in it, and it's a bit upsetting to me.
You ain't been involved in it in a minute, though.
No, it's not the same.
It's like, how many years now?
What you want it? Troops, what are you talking about? You won it back in 21.
Yeah, but I'm saying you ain't been in it for like 3 years or something. 2 years. Nice, 2 years.
Yeah, what are you on about? It hasn't been 3 years at all.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. It's gonna be 3 next season.
Well, let's just see how it goes, Troops. Troops, listen, come back to me when you've actually won one of the things. Okay?
Why are you getting rattled? Why are you getting rattled? I said you ain't been in.
You're trying to be rude.
Why are you getting rattled?
Because you're trying to be rude.
Why are you getting rattled?
We've won 3 of them. You've
Why
won
are you
none
getting
of them.
rattled?
So shut up.
Why are you getting rattled, bro?
Because you're trying to be rude.
Don't get rattled, bro.
I've been super, super nice about Arsenal this season. You've been really horrible about my team.
What do you mean super nice, bro? We're in a title race. We're top of the league right now. If City lose their game in hand, we're top, bro. Like, what do you mean super nice? You have to be nice. Like, you lot were in the dumps. Like, you understand? You lot were in the sewage. You get me?
And we've managed to make something out of it.
You managed to crawl out of the sewage, and now you're sitting on the curb. You understand?
Yeah, and don't worry, next season will be coming for you. So enjoy it whilst it lasts. Cole Palmer.
Coming for who?
You.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're going to finish above Arsenal next season, yeah?
I think we're going to be very close.
No. Chest. Because I'll tell you straight, you ain't finishing nowhere near us next season.
No, we will. We'll be up there. We'll be up there with you. Yeah, we will. We will. Huh? Mark my words.
Go on.
Top 4. We'll be in there.
Top 4, yeah?
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Chat. You know what to do. Yeah? Click that blood clot. Yeah?
You do realise Cole Palmer is only the 3rd player of his age to be directly involved in 30 goals. 21 goals, 9 assists.
Brother, you...
No, don't brother me.
Because you're talking like one of the men.
Just admit that you were wrong about Cole Palmer.
I weren't wrong about Cole Palmer. I never said he wasn't. I never said he wasn't good. You got in your feelings because I never flipping put him in the forward line. What? That's
I didn't
why.
get in any
And then you
feelings.
use that as a, oh, you don't rate Cole Palmer.
You
No, I
don't.
do. What's wrong with you? I just think Bowen. I like Bowen more. What?
Okay, well, I think you're an idiot.
Palmer's got to do it again next season. Bowen's been doing it. I rate Palmer. But if Palmer next season pulls up and doesn't do what he does, yeah, what then?
He will do what he does. This is his first season at his age. It's only going to get better. It's not going to get worse.
Yo, but he set the bar like he has to go again at this level. If you don't go at this level, what then?
Well, he doesn't look tired to me, and he just got Player of the Year, so he's all good.
Yeah, but it's just, you don't get what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying because I'm sick of your rubbish that you talk. You're only in favour of your own team. You can't give credit to other players where it's actually due. You should be saying, what a phenomenal job he's done.
I have said every episode, well, not every episode, I have said that Foden's better than Saka. So what the hell are you on about?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Cole Palmer.
You said that I can't rate other players when they're doing well. I rate Foden. I said,
okay, sorry, just Cole Palmer then. You've got an issue with him.
How? He's Caribbean. How can I have a problem with him? Are you all right?
You even said, yeah, but he's not. He's not from my part of the Caribbean.
No, he's not from my country.
That now.
He's not from my country. He's not from my country. He's from a smally island. Yeah, we call them man, they're smally. Yeah, the man, they're little island boy. Yeah, man, they're real island man. Yeah?
Oh,
Jamaica, we run it.
Okay. So you have to be one of the big boys. You can't. A small island doesn't do it for you.
Pause. If you ain't Jamaican, listen, Jamaica #1. Yeah, and then whoever wants to argue about second, third, fourth, that's them. I don't business. But we #1. You understand? We ain't no smally. You see me?
Brother,
I've never said that Palmer is not good. You're chatting shit still. I don't think
you've given him the credit he deserves, personally.
What do you mean? At the start, he was just looking off bare penalties, and you lot were there like, oh, I'm like, bro, he's just doing bare penalties. Now he started to score from outside the box. He's showing more. I'm like, all right, cool. You get me? What? The guy was just doing stat padding at one point. What do you mean?
Wasn't just his penalties. It was overall play. But you'd have to watch him to see that.
It was enough penalties, man. You get me? Big up Edgy. He says, big up troops, hit the likes, people. Hit them blood clot likes, people. Yeah. Big up Richie's hour. He says, Sophie, PSG and Arsenal will never win Champions League.
Sounds about right, Richie.
I don't think so. Big up Dante. He says, Arsenal have 0 Champions League and haven't won the league in 20 years. You went 7 years without Champions League football just to lose to Bayern. Look, I've got you lot rattled.
Lol.
You lot are sending, you lot are sending super
you haven't got them rattled. They just understand.
I have your whole fan base on strings, bro. You understand? You held 5 at the Emirates, like a couple of days. Like, don't forget that, bro. You came and held 5 on it, yeah, with your Cole Palmer and all of that blood, yeah. Because there was no Cole. Maybe Cole Palmer.
What do you mean with our Cole Palmer? He weren't there.
Bottled it. Yeah, Cole Palmer bottled the Emirates.
He was sick.
Bro, about I'm sick. Oh, I got a cold. I can't play at the Emirates. I got a cold. He was shook, blood. Yeah, he was shook. He was scared to come Emirates Stadium, blood. Yeah, same way Rodri was shook to pull up to Emirates this year, blood. Yeah, you understand?
I think you read too much.
Big up Chelsea.
You got too much time on your hands.
Rattled jokes. Chelsea, man knows. Man rattle your clots, blood. On your strings, bro. You understand? Listen. Aye, are these not mad? You get me? I got man on strings, blood.
Well, I'm not rattled at all.
You, of course you're rattled. Look how you went off. Just win the Champions League. All I said is, how many years you ain't been in the Champions League now? Because I was genuinely like, is it 2 or 3? You're there getting in your feelings. Why are you win a Champions League? Why are you rattled, bro? I'm asking you a question, blood. You understand?
I'm just saying you shouldn't speak on something you've never been actively involved in.
What do you mean? I'm in Champions League next year, bro.
You never won.
I'm asking you a question.
Oh my God, you've literally just got back into it. You've been literally
all right. You don't ask me a question. Okay, you don't ask me questions about title races, then, innit? Because you ain't in it. So don't ask me about the title race.
Yeah? Okay, this season, you're right. I can't ask you about the title race. No,
that's what you're basically saying.
No, you're right. This year I can't actually have an opinion on a title race. You're right.
That's what you're basically saying. So how can I not have an opinion on the Champions League when I've been in the Champions League this year?
Never won. We've won three European Cups.
How can I not have an opinion on the Champions League?
Because you ain't never won it. You don't know what it takes to win it.
I'm in the Champions League. We got robbed.
Turn up, but you don't
I'm in the Champions League. I'm in the Champions League, bro. Huh?
You turn up, but you don't compete. That's fine. It's fine.
Of course we compete. Are you mad?
Okay.
You're rattled, innit? Look, you're rattled. Look at you. You're rattled.
Troops, do you see me moving?
Bro, it don't matter about moving, bro. Look at you. Look at you. You're rattled.
I'm just sick.
No, you're not. You're sick. Actually, you are sick. You're sick of your club. You
No,
understand?
I'm not.
You're
That's a
sick of
load
your
of
club,
rubbish.
blood. That's what made you ill, blood. Chelsea, blood. You understand?
No.
Big up Ed. He said Palmer don't have Jordan flu in this game.
I don't get that.
He's saying he's got some foolish flu, blood.
Oh.
Man said he's sick. Oh, I'm sick. I can't play.
Well, he might have been.
What, you can't play because you got a cold,
Frank
bro?
Lampard used to miss a lot of games because of sickness, actually.
What?
Frank Lampard was out quite a few games, if I remember correctly, in his career because he was sick. So
Yeah, probably sick as Chelsea, mate. You understand?
no.
But so what you're saying? 2-1 Madrid, yeah, for tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Madrid because we can't have Eric Dyer and Harry Kane in a final. It's disgusting to me.
What happens if Kane wins the Champions League?
I mean, he ain't won it. He isn't winning it with Tottenham, so I'm not really sure that I'm that bothered. I mean, listen, I think for his career,
And he wins it in London. That's mad.
Yeah, listen, I think because he's decided to stick with Tottenham so long, I think that's obviously been detrimental to his career. Not in terms of the amount of goals he scored and the legacy he leaves there, but in terms of the amount of trophies that he could have won and could have gone on to achieve. It depends what you define as success. Do you just define it by your own individual stats, or do you define it by the amount of trophies that you win collectively as a team? For him, obviously, he wanted to be loyal to that club, or for whatever the reason was that he wanted to stay there. If he had gone elsewhere, probably 3-4 years ago, I think he could have achieved Champions League trophies, league titles, things like that. And I think he's left it so late now that I'm not sure it's going to be possible. But I think if he did win it, of course, it would be amazing for his own career. That's just from a non-biased standpoint. And he's not doing it with Spurs. So, go for it.
Fuck Kane. You get me?
Okay. Right. Why do I come out with something that's quite intellectual and non-biased and sort of, actually a good point to make, and then you come out with fuck Harry Kane?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, this is a good dynamic we have going on here.
You get me?
Yes.
Fuck Dyer as well, blood.
Well, yeah, I don't like him.
You get me?
Yeah, I don't like him.
Piece of shit.
But I like Tuchel a lot.
Fuck Tuchel as well, blood.
You wouldn't be saying that if he managed Arsenal.
Well, he doesn't. We got flipping Arteta. So why do I care about Tuchel? Arteta beat Tuchel in a final. Remember that?
Okay.
By my blood clot young. You understand?
Okay. I actually can't breathe. I literally can't breathe anymore.
Yeah, go blow your nose, blood.
No, I've got my little spray.
Oh my god. Look
my
at
Octavine.
that. Your Octav. What is it? Is it? You got hay fever or something?
No, I get this I sniff a lot because I've got to have that operation where you basically what they do is they shave down the inner part of your nose so you have more airways to breathe. But obviously that's a very painful operation, so I just keep getting sinus infections. But what are you gonna do? I'm like, I get ill from walking to the studio in the cold. That's all it takes.
This woman, man, you're sick, blood.
I've done your bloody CMOS thing.
Is it helping?
That worked. No.
Have you been taking it consistently though?
Well, I've ran out now. It's quite expensive. It was literally 40 quid for 30 capsules or something. It's not cheap.
Where'd you get it from?
I ordered it online somewhere.
That's where I sent you the link.
Yeah, maybe. I got it from somewhere. Anyway.
My one, you get 90 capsules.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a few or take them every day. What are you going to do? Anyway, I just need some warm weather, that's all. I need constant 30, 40 degree heat.
Yeah, that ain't happening over here, mate.
Nah.
Big up Dante. He says, you're delusional troops. Ty the second. You're crazy.
Oh, Dante.
You're crazy. Big up man like Jason. He says, g'day troops and Sophie. Joke is Chelsea supporters are off to Istanbul for their hair transplant, flying Turkish hairlines to forget this season.
Jason, that's actually a very good joke. And to be fair, he's also not wrong. Whenever you walk through Istanbul airport, everybody's got the head bandages on. But absolutely, if
Is that true?
you're happy, go for it. 100% true. 100%. I've been there. I went there to get
I
to
ain't never
America
been
once.
Turkey.
Huh?
I ain't been Turkey.
Well, it depends what airport you're at. It's not going to be at one of the normal airports. But when you go through Istanbul airport, everybody's got the head bandages on because they've all just had their hair transplants over there.
See, my thing, natural. You understand? We're good over here, bro. You get me? Them man there, stress. I need a trim now. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's that time, bro.
I think it is that time. Yes. Maybe can you shave your beard off too?
Huh?
Can you shave your beard off too?
No, you mad? My girl likes my beard. I just shape it up, innit?
Oh gosh, no! You actually look very lovely when you have a haircut, but you need to be having them consistently. You just let yourself go.
Because, bro, I'm on the bro. Yo, as a man's in grind mode right now. You understand? Man's in trap mode. You get me? I'm in stack mode right now. You get me? So all the real brothers know.
No idea
like,
what you just said. No, I don't get you at all.
Huh?
I don't understand anything you say.
The chat knows what I'm saying. I'm in grind mode right now. You get me? So I'm just on stream mode right now. I'm not going nowhere really. Like, you get me? I'm not going nowhere where I need to have a haircut. You get me? So
it doesn't matter. You have to still keep yourself clean. It's hygienic.
Bro, I am clean. I bath every day and wash my hair, bro. What do you mean clean? You think because I ain't got a haircut, I'm not clean, bro? Are you all right?
Well, actually, you shouldn't bath every day. You should only bath every now and again. You should have showers.
I said I shower every day.
You said you bath every day.
Yeah, but when I say bath, I mean that means shower, innit? Like,
oh, okay.
You understand? So
what does troops is locked in mean?
It means I'm in grind mode. Like, I'm locked in, bro. I'm in grind mode. Like,
well, I'm in grind mode also, but if you have to get a pedicure, you've got to go.
Look at that. Haircut doesn't equate to clean. Exactly. I'm not a female where you need to trim the you know what. You understand? Because it's all popping out of your legs and them thing there. You get me? I ain't got to do that.
No, you do. You do need to keep it clean down there, 100%.
No, but do you understand? Like, it's with my hair, I don't have to trim my head top, innit? You understand? My head top I can get away with. You see me? My beard I can get away with, blood. You understand?
Okay, just go to the hairdressers, okay, and we'll talk about it next week. So next week in the studio, you're going to come with like a fresh cut.
Until my wife says to me, babe, you need a trim, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's you get me. Until she says, yo, babe, you need to.
Well, to be fair, I do need a bit of a trim on my hair. It's getting a bit ratty here, but.
Is that your real hair?
Yes, it's my real hair.
Just checking. You get
just
me?
straight in. Very real hair. You know it's my real hair. Don't have extensions anymore.
How do I know it's your real hair, blood? I don't touch your hair.
It's definitely my real hair, troops. Yes, no extensions here.
I know. Troops needs that Manscaped promo.
Yeah, he does.
I used to have. I've had them out there sent me bare things, bro. Man's had the flipping Manscaped thing, blood.
He does. And what have you learned?
Bro, that's for your nuts, bro. Pause.
Yeah,
that's
you're meant to keep your balls clean, and every part of anything with hair.
Let me tell you something.
Can get very sweaty and greasy. You need to be washing and having good maintenance on a weekly basis.
Sophie, you film with me on a weekly basis, and you have never said to me your thing like you smell or
you don't smell.
You look your hands are dry or brother.
Nope.
Yo, I come in smelling a cocoa butter and
but just get a haircut. Because what I'm saying is you look wonderful when you've had your trim.
Blood. Yeah?
That's great. But you look wonderful when you've had your trim. You look so clean and elegant.
Oh, I know. I'm a good looking guy, bruv. Like, you don't have to tell me this. Like, I know. I look like my mother. Like, you understand? My mother blessed me with some beautiful looks. You get me? I know that. That's how I got my wife. You understand? But as a man, as a real man, you can go rough mode. Pause. You understand? You can go, get me? Go through the grizzle mode. You get me? You can do that. It's not every day pretty boy blood. You understand?
No, you don't speak every day. Every 10 days.
It's not every week pretty boy.
Every 10 days, get yourself down for a haircut.
No, you don't. There's times when you just go, get me? Like Certified said, there it is. Troops is locked in. Yeah? I'm locked in right now. You understand?
No.
Don't tell me. Yeah? I'm doing 3 streams today. I'm literally doing another stream in an hour, and then I'm streaming.
Well, so am I. I'm doing streamings, but not till 6 p.m. I work 6 till 2 a.m.
Yeah, well, I'm you understand? So I'm locked in. You get me?
Right,
and you're a female. You need to do all the mascara and all that shit. I don't. I just put cocoa butter on and I'm good to go, bro. You see me?
I actually don't wear mascara, but yeah.
But all the foundation and all the, you know what I mean? Fuck, you know.
Coughing my guts up here.
You get me? You need a checkup, mate. You know what I mean? But yeah, and a bit of a weird end to the show, people. You get me? Sophie trying to give me flipping.
Troops needs a haircut.
Bro, no one cares. That's not me. You need European football. You understand?
What's that got to do with it?
Yep, there she goes. Ratted. There's the face. Rattled. See?
We actually might get it, actually. So calm yourself.
You better, because I'm trying to troll United, blood. You get me?
Well,
See?
that would be funny.
Big up my brother, Comedy Star. Troops is in grind mode. Keep going, broski. See? Come on, man. I'm in grind mode, bro. I'm going Jamaica. I'm going Tenerife. Like, you understand? Man's in grind
well, I hope you get a haircut
mode.
for that.
Huh?
I said, I hope you get a haircut for that.
Bro, when I go Jamaica, I'm representing, bro. You understand? I got to go. Terrence Howard will be back again when we go Jamaica, blood. Fuck you mean? Big up Dante. He says, if Man United scrape a draw, will Tottenham invade the pitch after Man City win the league in the Spurs Stadium? Do you know what, yeah? It's mad because if we slip at OT, if we lose at OT and City win at so if City win this weekend, we lose to Man United, and then they win their game in hand against Tottenham midweek, they can win the league at Tottenham.
Yeah.
So people are saying like that would be the craziest celebration because the whole stadium will be celebrating.
Listen, I know that you say that United and Arsenal is a different type of game, but I really think United are in such a bad state right now. I really don't see how you could lose against them. If you do, it would be embarrassing for you. They're awful.
No, we ain't losing. No way.
No.
We ain't losing. We
there you
win
go. That's the spirit.
We win.
Getting their troops. Yes, what I like to see. Confidence.
They keep flying in now. Big up Fiend has 421. You live stream, bro. You should stay bipped up. Bipped up? What's bipped
Maybe
up?
that means you should stay. You should stay groomed and trimmed.
No, did he? Yeah, well, you get me. I mean, like I said, I'm not them pretty boys, blood. You understand? Certain man out here single, no kid, no gal. You get me. Until my girl, like I said, until the wife says, babe, time for a trim, I'm good, blood. You get me. But big up Soph. Make sure you follow her TikTok. Links in the description. You get me.
Thank you, guys. I'm gonna now go and recover. Take some medicine.
You understand?
But we'll be back in the studio next week, won't we?
Yeah, we'll be back in the studio next week. And I'll be live in under an hour with KG talking Arsenal Man United. So
that'll be funny.
Yeah, that'll be funny, blood. I'll see you lot then. But until then, blood, you don't know the vibe, blood. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We're out.